So hello and welcome all. I am Akshay Rathod from Coding Ventures, and today in this video we are going to continue our wealth calculator application. Right. So in the last video we have completed our wealth calculator application, but there are some bugs in our wealth calculator application such that the number formats are not correct. Okay. So let's see what's the errors in our wealth calculator application. So I have opened my physical device. Let's run our application once. Okay, now you can see this is our application, and let's test what bugs actually we have. So let's first enter the amount of 1000. I am going to invest this amount for 15% rate of interest, and time period should be 10 years. Okay, so we have entered the values of our systematic investment planning. Okay, so once we click on the calculate button, here you can see the value is not formatted in the specific currency. So I am living in India, and in India it should be INR. Okay, and it's also not well formatted. So this is the first bug we observed in our application. So let's change the second thing. What if I am going to change the period to not 10 but 10.5 years? Okay, so when I change this to 10.5 years, and when I click to calculate button, our application get crashed. Okay, so why our application get crashed? So let's figure out, and let's see how we can figure out. So here you can see on the bottom side, go on the logcat tab. So here in the logcat I increase the from here you can select your device. So in my case I have only physical device active for testing right now. Okay, and from this drop down menu you can select the errors. Okay, I have already selected the error in this scenario. So this is the logcat, and here you can see the error is on main activity line 28. Okay, so this is the line 28. So you can see on the line 28 the error is there, and what the error actually is. So here you can see the error is java.lang.number format exception for input type 10.5. okay, it represents that we are accepting the input type. So let's minimize it. We are accepting the input type of integer finally in this time period variable, but we are giving the value of 10.5, which is the value of double. So this is the cause of our error. So let's sort this cause of our error. So for that I am going to change this to from 2int to 2 double. Okay, so here I click on the 2 double. So once I click on this 2 double, I will get some errors. Okay, the error is here in the for loop. We need integer value. So let's convert here it to 2int. So this one error is gone, and after that we are getting the error here in the months, because this function calculate wealth function required value of integer, but here we are passing it the value of double. So I am just going to change here the type to double. Once I change the type here to double, again I need to do one more thing. Here in for loop it requires integer value, so change the type here to 2int. Now our errors are gone. So let's quickly test this error is gone or not. So for that I am going to rerun the application. So click on the green triangular run button. This is my physical device. So the application is launched in our physical device. So here, so let's try. So I am going to add the value of 1000 here. It should be at the rate of 15%. Again I am going to invest it for now 10.5 years. Okay, so now test. So look here, this time the application is not crashed. So we have successfully sorted out our bug. Okay, so the next thing is that I am going to kill the application. So here you can see by default 0 is there, and every time when we are editing the values in the monthly investment, rate of interest and time period fields, we need to delete this 0. Okay, so let's remove this is a one kind of bug, so we can easily remove it. So go into your activity main.xml. Here it is your activity main.xml. So I am going to collapse this project view so we can easily, okay, I am going to enlarge this. So now here for our first text view, you can see here we added the text of 0. Okay, I'm just going to remove this text and let's search for hint. See here in the hint we can add some value, so here we need to add 0. Same for the other two text views also. So now you can see our application is installed successfully, and here you can see the 0 is there but no value is there, but it's not done with our second and third value. So let's do that again. Let's select the second text view. The second text view, actually we have not removed this value here in our third text view. Here also we need to remove the value. So you can see in our application in the first field, now I can directly enter the what value I want. Okay, so we have sorted out the second bug in our application too. So the third bug in our application, that our values are not properly formatted in the currencies. Okay, so for that let's create a new function. So go below the calculate wealth function, create a new function. The function should be private because we didn't need this function in the other activities. Private one. Let's name this function currency calculator, currency formatter. Then after what we need in this function as a for this function as a parameter we need the value, and the value should be a number. Okay, so the value should be a double. So in our case let's number, get a number and its type should be double. Okay, and the function itself will return the value in the form of string. Okay, let's open the curly braces. Okay, now what we need the instance of number formatter. Okay, so for that I am going to create a variable number format. For this I need to get an instance of an object which is called number formatter, which is the class defined in Java. So number format, here you can see. So on that click on the dot and get instance, get currency instance. So here you have two methods of get currency instance. So first doesn't require any parameter, and it will take the default parameter of your Android device, and second one is you can specify the which currency currency local you want to specify. So I am going with the first. So after that the thing is we need to restrict the fractional value in our wealth as well as our investment. Okay, and we need to restrict this to 2 decimal places. Okay, so for that let's get the number format, and we need to fire a method that is, here you can see maximum fraction digits. Okay, so just click on this, it's a property of this class, and what I want maximum fraction digits are 2. Okay, so now we need to convert. Okay, so for that I am going to create a variable val is convert. Okay, and its type should be a string. Access the number formatter dot, we need a method of format, and what we just need to pass the value of number, and here our value is formatted. Okay, so now we need to return this formatted value. So return convert. Okay, so our function is done. Now let's change the things what we need to return. So first of all wealth. Okay, so here let's change the wealth. We get val formatted wealth is equal to, let's access our method what we have created, that is currency format. Okay, currency formatter. So you can see this is our currency formatter method. Okay, and we need to pass the value of wealth. So we have passed the value of wealth, and we get the formatted wealth. So same we need to do with this variable, that is investment. Okay, invested amount. Okay, so val formatted investment, and that should be equals to currency formatter, and let's pass the value of investment amount to currency formatter. Okay, so now we didn't need these values here. So for the investment text view we need this value, and for wealth we need formatted wealth. So now we have resolved all the bugs of our application. Let's stop the application and let's rerun the application. Okay, now you can see our all bugs actually are fixed. So here let's enter some let's do some calculation. So here I am going to invest rupees 5,000 every month. Then after I need to invest this for the rate of interest of 15%, and then I need to invest it for 30 years. Okay, it's a too big amount, and let's now check. Let's click on the calculate button, and you can see the value is correctly formatted. So here you can see in rupees, you will see like this is 1000 lakhs, and you can see almost 18 lakh rupees you have invested over the period of 30 years as an investment, and the return you will get is almost 3 crore 50 lakh 54,103 rupees is your wealth after this period, after this investment. So in this way you can get the power of wealth accumulation, and we have created our wealth calculator application successfully. Okay, so one more thing we can do is that let's look on the logo of our wealth calculator application. So you can see here it's the default Android logo. So let's change the logo of our wealth calculator application. So for that, what I need to do, go in the drawables folder and click on the right click on the drawable, click on the new, and from here we need to create new asset. Okay, so here you can see the vector asset is there. Click on the vector asset, and from here you can see we need to select the some things, and for this we can select money. Okay, I want to select this dollar sign. Just click on the OK, and let's rename this 24 money. Okay, I see money. Okay, and its color is black, so let's change the color, and I need white color, so I am going to enter the code FFFFF. Okay, this is the color code, that is white. Let's click on the finish, and you can see the money is there. And now we need to change our applications. So let's click on the bitmap folder. So here you can see on the bitmap folder there are the two types of launcher. The first is IC launcher and the second is IC launcher round. So click on the IC launcher, and here you can see the file of IC launcher, and here you can see there are the two things. First is drawable background and drawable foreground. Okay, from here you can get the idea what is the drawable background is this grid, Android specific grid, and drawable foreground is, you can have an idea from here, this is the Android logo, and this is our logo of money. So let's replace this Android logo with the logo of our money. So let's go here, remove this, you can see the money is there. So I change this, so it's done, and after that I need to change it here also. Okay, and let's take a look. You can see how the logo is looking. Okay, it's not that much cute, but it solves our purpose. So I'm going to stop the application and rerun the wealth calculator application. Okay, so this is our wealth calculator application. We have tested almost all the features. So let's minimize this, and so you can see the big S sign of dollar is there. It's not that much, it's not looking that much good. So in this way we have completed our wealth calculator application. In the next video we are going to see how we can upload this project to the GitHub, and we are going to see what is the GitHub and what the actually version control system, and how we can implement version control system in Android Studio itself with the help of terminal as well as with the help of Android Studio. And after that we are going to continue on our Kotlin fundamental lectures. So if you don't want to miss all this awesome stuffs and awesome videos on the Android Studio, so go and click on the subscribe button and subscribe the channel